We need more of these businesses to be successful. This is why I created my company, because I want to see more successful businesses. All right, so what's my story? I'm a butterfly, I'm not a fish. Let me explain. So I spent a lot of time in corporate America. And in corporate America, it's big, it's a machine, right? You have to kind of follow the cultural norms and the politics and the bureaucracy of those spaces. And I always really struggled with that. And it took me a long time to figure out that I was just not meant for those spaces. I was not meant to be an aquarium swimming with the other fish. And I always wondered why I felt like I was drowning. It's because I'm a butterfly and I was meant to fly. So I left corporate America, and also I am an agent of change. I actually had an executive coach one time tell me, you know, when we do these kind of assessments and we try to figure out kind of the who you are, he said, you know, you're really a scary change agent. We might want to work on that. Let's be less scary. Okay, because I can't change the fact that I'm a change agent, but I can change that maybe I'm less scary, right? But I think that's part of the fun. And I love a good plan. There's something about me, and I don't know what it is, but I love a good plan. I love to plan trips. I love to plan businesses. I love to plan building products. I love to plan. And so you have to lean in to who you are and what you love. So my story is that I'm also a workplace abuse survivor. I'm not going to necessarily get into all the details of it, but what it means is I understand what bad leaders are. I understand what toxic and abusive cultures are. And part of my mission of better organizations, better companies, more successful businesses is to take the learnings and what I have experienced and try to make sure that it doesn't happen and in many other companies around the States. So I also have witnessed too many leaders lacking operational experience, and they set themselves and their teams up for failure, right? So this is just something that we see happen in that if you are a young entrepreneur and you lack experience in managing people and resources, you're going to struggle managing people and resources because it's a skill set. There are capabilities underneath all of this. And then I also have a leadership point of view. And my leadership point of view is that in today's kind of world, in today's community, we need leaders to be three things. We need them to be trauma-informed, empathy-led, and accountability-driven. And accountability-driven is something that can be really hard to find in an organization that is not necessarily focused on the results that they're trying to deliver. And then I have discovered the power and the positive outcomes of embracing management systems. What do I mean when I say management system? If you have ever heard of Scrum, Agile, Rockefeller process, but that's Vern Harnish who created that, and that's actually really designed for enterprise organizations, much larger at scale. And then you have things like the Entrepreneur's Operating System, EOS, which is designed specifically for private organizations that have somewhere between 10 and 200 employees, and they're at least generating over $2 million a year in revenue. So you see that there are lots of different management systems that exist in the world that allow us to figure out how do we run our business at a cadence, a rhythm, a stride that allows you to know predictably how you're going to deliver your outcomes, your value, your results. So this is my story, what has driven me. All of these things have kind of come into my life experience. That is why I am today working on my company, Empower Your Results, so that I can help bring operational excellence, business agility, right? Business agility is about having the freedom, the flexibility, and the resilience to handle anything that the market throws at you. And today I'm going to be sharing some information from the Business Agility Institute. This is a research organization. It is fiercely independent. They have been studying over 1,000 companies around this concept of business agility. And so this is not like a coming out of the ether kind of theory. This is actual practice, and there are some very clear principles that we're going to talk about today.